Hi, I'm Connie Kunkel. It's a new year and a new you. Make ShopNBC a part of your 2009 shopping experience. Be good to yourself.
Hello, everyone. Welcome into ShopNBC and good morning. Our phone lines are jamming today. For those of you who are online for our Magen GPS as well as our Sony recorder, continue to shop there. But also remember, ShopNBC.com is a great place to go. I am just getting word. Do you want the newest, the latest news update here at ShopNBC? Well, here's what it is. This is going to be the last and final airing of the Hour Top Value. Let me tell you what it is. It is the first ever Hour Top Value from Stuhrling, and it's a bigger than big event. Last night, virtually everything just almost sold out. We brought in what we thought would be enough. We brought in thousands and thousands and thousands of the Hour Top Value. You know what? There's this much left, and this is going to be the last and final airing. It is a unisex piece. It was designed to be a part of something special for the gentlemen, so we do have something for the gals that we're going to share with you in it today only. But you know what? I think gals could really have some fun with that as well. Well, let me go ahead and take you into our preview today. It's going to be just a select preview so you can see what we have coming your way this hour. We're going to start our preview with B90109. B90109. It is $85. It is also on 2 interest-free value payments today of $42 and change. This is for the ladies. This is called the Regatta. Now, the choice that you will have are the beautiful gray, the light blue, or that black mother of pearl, and that is really truly something else. A great value at $85, and that for you is that wonderful, by the way, automatic as well. Also coming your way, B90772. This is a Stuhrling original ladies marquise classic bracelet. Your choice of the navy, which is really cool. We very rarely see navy or that silver tone dial. This one is brand new right now for you too. It's $55. And to all the gals and all the gentlemen who are shopping today, we have never, ever, ever had a Stuhrling presentation my daytime hours before. So we're going to introduce you to something just phenomenal this hour. B90772. Well, this is really cool. You know what? This is so vintage inspired. My grandfather had a pocket watch. It's one of my most favorite memories. Well, we're going to be bringing you something that is brand new today from Stuhrling, B90775 at $130. Your choice of that black or that blue dial. And this is the only pocket watch you are going to see in today's shows. Now, we know that you're excited. We know we're going to be crazy busy as we share with you our last and final airing of the Hour Top Value. It's that popular. It is almost sold out. Thousands and thousands and thousands have been sold. You ready for the last airing? Here it is. Well, welcome into a first ever Hour Top Value from Stuhrling. It is the original Delphi skeleton automatic, and what we're going to have for you, one of the colors sold out in just a matter of minutes. So here's what we have for you, the gold tone or the rose tone case. Now, the Stuhrling watches during my time with you is new. So I do want to introduce you to the very special guest. Larry Magen is here. You are the man of the day, my friend. Congratulations.
Well, listen, Lynn, thank you very much. And welcome everybody here to the Stuhrling Day event here for Valentine's Day. It's a really Valentine's Day special. I'm so excited to work with you and all the hosts here in the afternoon with ShopNBC. And the Hour Top Value has been through the roof. And I can't wait to finish it off right now with you. Just sit back and relax, folks. You're going to enjoy this.
Well, see, Larry knew something that I did not know. I did not know this was the last presentation, and here's what's happening. I knew we were getting limited, but just from the internet alone, from the launch last night till now, it is almost completely sold out. It's the first ever from Stuhrling, B90766. This is pretty crazy good.
And with good reason, Lynn. I'll tell you what, I want to thank everybody here at ShopNBC for the work that they've put in to make this happen. On our end, it's been a lot of work as well. But this is truly it is the best value that we have ever offered here at ShopNBC from Stuhrling Original. And we couldn't have picked a better piece to do it with, the Delphi, because this is an all-time our #1 all-time selling timepiece. It is become a signature piece for us here at Stuhrling Original, a skeleton mechanical automatic. There's a lot to talk about with this piece, but while we're talking and while we're educating you on the timepiece, don't wait, folks, because the quantities are just flying.
Well, you know what? Well, it's a couple of different things. Number one, the price for what you are getting is so amazing. And it's on 4 interest-free value payments today. And in addition to that, Larry, we've cut our shipping and handling in half.
Absolutely. The thing to remember here, this is not a quartz watch. There is no battery in this watch whatsoever. There's no computer chip. It is running off of a spring the way watchmaking used to be done in the old days, pre-1970, where a watch is running merely off of a spring that releases power into the drivetrain and powers the watch. And then it is skeletonized so you can see all the inner workings of the timepiece. It's an homage to timekeeping and watchmaking in the old days the way it used to be. And here you can see even the rotor on the back, which is the kind of half-moon piece, has been skeletonized and hand engraved. And that is the piece that will keep the timepiece wound with the movement of your wrist. Now, Lynn, this timepiece is designed as a gentleman's timepiece, but because of its size, it's a full size for a man, it actually doubles as a lady's timepiece too, because
it's 39 millimeters.
39 millimeters in diameter. That's absolutely correct. A lot of ladies like wearing men's watches, and for those ladies that are in the working world, it makes a statement to the old boys club that, hey, ladies can, no, it really does, because ladies can be taken seriously too. If you're a real estate saleswoman, if you're a businesswoman in the boardroom or whatever, you can walk it. Look at the photography that our friend Jim Skelton took on this watch. But we have it available in the yellow gold and also in the rose gold. And I want to point out, just reel me in, Lynn, but
we love it. Go nuts, sir.
Okay.
It's fabulous.
Well, listen, I was told that you really got to fight for words with Lynn. But anyway, just kidding, really. I'm only joking. But no, I want to point out, this is 16-karat rose gold layered. It's not just, you know, rose tone. We're calling it rose tone for the purpose of ordering, but that 16-karat rose gold layered on top of 316L surgical grade stainless steel, and the yellow gold is 23-karat yellow gold layered on top of 316L surgical grade stainless steel.
Typically, we see 18 karat.
Yeah,
this is 23
This
karat.
is 23 because it adheres better to the stainless steel at 23.
Well, and this is the presentation. Again, Larry brought this here as the first ever, our top value from Stuhrling. And you mentioned it when we first opened the show. It has a purpose. It is that Valentine's Day treat for everybody as well. And it's also designed, here's the thing. When you purchase this today, you get this home today, you see all of the complications that you're going to enjoy. I mean, it's just stunningly, stunningly beautiful. You're going to be back. Well, this is your calling card. I mean, the viewers, you'll come back for the second and third and fourth.
It really is. And, you know, that's part of the thinking that went behind this our top value. As you mentioned at the open of the show, it's Stuhrling Original's first our top value with ShopNBC. So we wanted to come in, make a splash, make a bang.
Make a statement.
Make a statement, you know, and right before Valentine's Day, it couldn't come at a better time. But there's so much to the piece. The #1 value, of course, is the movement. You're getting a mechanical automatic for not only under 200, not just under 150, not just under 100. This
could be a record for me.
You can literally bring home a mechanical automatic for under $20 with the value page. But not only that, it's not just a mechanical automatic, it's a skeletonized mechanical automatic. And what that means, Lynn, is it costs more money than most mechanical automatics because it's going to be seen, and therefore it has to be beautified.
Good point, Larry. But also, I have to tell you this too, it is incredibly dramatic and very, very chic. And with all of the amazing complications that are part of this watch, Larry, it is not a bulky, chunky, you know, watch. It's a very streamlined, sophisticated case.
Well, the case, I'm glad you brought that up, because to me, yes, the calling card of this piece is the movement, but the case design has really made this one of our biggest sellers. It is a triple step design bezel, as you can see right there. And you may say to yourself, what is the big deal? Okay, it's a nice design, but let me tell you something, folks. This case is not a cast case, as in many inexpensive watches. They make a mold and they pour it, and in one pouring they can make 500 cases. These are actually blanked from solid bars of 316L steel, okay? Which means that they heat it up to 1,000,000 degrees, it gets red hot, they have to blank it out, they have to cut it out of the bar, and then they have to polish it and then cut it again and again. It goes through 30 steps in the process just to make the case. And that's why when you get it home, folks, you're going to be so shocked that you paid under $100 for this piece, because you're going to feel the heft. You're going to feel the weight.
The importance of the piece.
The importance, the significance. And we haven't really got into the movement. There's so many things to talk about. I'm raring up.
Well, you know, it's amazing. I do have to say we're very busy. ShopNBC.com if you can. $18.49 value pay, half price shipping and handling. Go, go, go.
Well, okay. before I get into the dial aspect, which I love the dial in this piece, what's remaining of this, but the movement, I want everybody to notice. The one on your screen right here is the rose tone. That movement, as you can see, what's remaining of the top plates, which is very little, has all been hand engraved, and the movement has been layered with rose gold as well to match the case. A lot of watchmakers, Lynn, will not go to that step. And, you know, we actually didn't have to. It would still be
It'd still be amazing.
It would still be amazing, but to have the movement match the case is an extra step, folks, and it's on the yellow gold and also on the rose gold as well. But now, take a look. The offset center cutout that's revealing the movement, as you'll notice, is kind of off-center, which means the numerals are graduated as they go around the dial.
Yes,
and by the way, those numerals are all individually applied Arabic numerals. They are not printed on there, they're not embossed on there. That means that each one of those numerals is a separate piece. There are 2 pegs on the back of each one that goes through tiny little micro holes in the dial, and then it's sealed on the back side individually. You don't get this kind of watchmaking anywhere near this price. This is this is a fantastic R-top value from ShopNBC. We're so glad to be a part of it. But now, take a look.
The yellow gold will be the first to sell out, by the way. The 23 karat gold on top of your stainless steel. It's going to be the first to sell out.
You know,
look at that.
Yeah, the great photography, again, great shot. But take a look. Up at the 12 o'clock position, you'll notice there's like a big coil up there. That is the main spring. That is what actually powers this watch. No battery, no computer chip. It's just pieces of metal that are actually configured in such a way that it keeps near perfect time. It's genius, and it goes back a couple of hundred years, and you're showing off your love of watchmaking and timekeeping. Every guy would love to get this as a gift. And speaking of gifts, Lynn, when you're giving a watch, watches, of course, we all know are fantastic gifts because people
can't beat it.
It's fantastic because they look at it all the time. It lasts for years. But also, with a skeleton, when they open the box, skeleton watches have a certain wow factor.
A perceived value.
When you open the box, you just go, wow. It's like a shock. And to get this as a gift, skeleton mechanical automatic timepieces make fabulous gifts.
Well, they're so unusual and so distinctive, but you know what? They do have that perceived value that goes along with it that you shouldn't have. My goodness gracious, what have you done?
You know,
kind of excitement that goes along with it.
I got off on a tangent, and I get that's what happens with this watch. There's so much to talk about. But the dial, what is remaining of the dial, okay, that the Arabic numerals are attached to, and again, this is another step we probably didn't even have to do, and we'd still sell just as many, but it has the guilloche that we have become known for.
Here, let me show that on these a little bit better. But I want to just, we were talking about the gift giving, that wow factor that goes along with it. Let's go in and show that.
Absolutely, and we need a real tight shot, guys. Take a, and I know you love it when I direct from the guest chair, but here we go.
We have to get those close-ups, though.
No problem, guys.
Look.
Okay, yeah, I know. They don't use old jokes. But anyway, take a look at this. Where the 2, 3, 4, you're going to come in tight. You'll see that that is done with vintage German machines. True artisans actually operate those machines. Each one of these dials is individually made one at a time. And this one has a very striking herringbone guilloche. And I'll tell you what, that herringbone pattern to me is so gorgeous and so beautiful that it actually rivals the beauty of the movement itself. Which of course is the star of this piece. But look at what's remaining on the movement. It's all been cut away. All the extraneous metal parts have been cut away to leave just the bare minimum to create a still, you know, functioning timepiece. But it's all been hand engraved.
You're right. And you can see that. I do want to point out to everybody today that if you are just joining us and if you think that, oh, you know what, I'm going to think about it and go throughout the day, this is the last and final presentation because just in the launch alone, 60% of our quantity was sold out just in the launch alone. It's not going to make it through the day. Absolutely, positively will not remain. In that beautiful silver tone that we had, that sold out completely in the launch. One color gone in the launch. So there is huge, huge, huge urgency with this. It's priced only for today, but there will not be any left. That's the dilemma.
Absolutely. And I'd like to point out, when you brought up the fact in the launch the silver tone blew out and it's gone. But that's also, let's keep in mind, that was in the evening with Jim and the men. Because a lot of men don't like to wear, a lot of men will wear gold if they have yellow gold rings, and rose gold is more popular among the men. But that was a men's show, and so the stainless steel did go first. But I'll tell you what, traditionally speaking, though, the rose gold with the silver dial has been our #1 selling execution over the time.
Is it really?
Yes, since we've had this this timepiece, the Delphi.
Well, you know, it is beautiful. And to go back to the Delphi, again, Larry, this is your #1 seller in the Stuhrling collection.
Absolutely. It has been our #1 produced timepiece. It is a signature piece for Stuhrling Original. And also, take a look at this, Lynn. You notice how the crown is set between the 2 and the 3 position?
Yes,
Okay.
also a little off center.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Yeah.
And you don't see that. Traditionally speaking, the crowns are always at the 3 o'clock position. This is great because you don't snag it, and also it just gives it a little extra styling, a little extra panache. And again, this piece can, you know, be worn in the boardroom with the most expensive of suits. People will think you spent literally thousands of dollars on this timepiece.
It is a 39mm case, so gals, you can so wear this as well. I would be so proud to wear this timepiece, Larry. I would be so proud. It's $73.96. It's on 4 absolutely positively interest-free value payments of $18.49. I mean, it's incredibly elegant.
It
There's
really
a
is.
richness and the elegance to
absolutely
this.
very graceful, very elegant, and a part of that elegance goes to the step design bezel.
I think you're right.
It really, really does. A nice 20mm genuine leather strap with a lizard embossing as well. The case back, I don't know if we did
Sure,
show it a little bit.
I'll show it again for you.
Yeah, it's a screwed-in case back, and I like to point that out because at this price point, you would think, well, you know, at that price, I'm going to get a case back that just flips off. You stick a knife in there and pop it off. But no, this is a threaded, screwed-in case back because it was never intended to sell anywhere near this price, and that gives water resistance of 50 meters. You have a dual.
No, I would never think that with an automatic, with the skeleton. I would think, oh, I better not take it anywhere near water.
Well, not only that, in order to achieve water resistance of 50 meters, where you have the crown, we have what's referred to as dual O-rings on the inside of the case there for that extra water resistance.
Okay, let me show the case for everyone, Larry, as you're speaking to that, so everybody can really see what you mean when you're talking about the back, and I'll show that for you.
Would you like me to show it?
Well, here, they're going to just wait till there we go. It just had that beautiful exhibition back as well.
Right.
But again, so show me what you mean when you say, so right here, talk about that water resistance in the back.
Absolutely. Well, if you'll notice, there's the shot right here, and we're going to come in a little bit, not too tight, guys. Back out, thank you. You'll see those notches, thank you. You see those 4 notches kind of on the outer edge?
Yep.
That requires a special jeweler's tool that will lock in, or maybe there's 6 notches, and it will actually unscrew. The entire case back is threaded for that extra water resistancy. And by the way, this has Cristerna crystals on the front and back. You can see the Delphi name that's laser etched on the back of the crystal, but that's Cristerna, and Cristerna comes from the eyewear industry. It has more strength over a spread surface area than sapphire. It's the most shatter-resistant crystal in the watch industry, and we're very proud to have Cristerna on the front and back.
Well,
no skimping here.
I'm just so sorry. I did not realize there was a clock up already. I apologize. That clock has come and gone. It's $73.96. It's on 4 value pays of $18. And just remember, too, today, this is the last and final airing of the Hour Top Value. I want you on the phone lines for this so quickly because it will simply wow you. If you're not familiar with the Stuhrling line of watches, huge here at ShopNBC, but it's usually in Jim's hours, Jim or Sean's hours.
Correct.
Now, here it's our turn.
That's great, and that's what's so exciting.
Today.
And it's really kind of a Valentine's Day opportunity, and everybody will receive these in time for Valentine's Day.
So everyone will get these in time for Valentine's Day.
We're
So
going
we could do bill to, ship to as well.
Everything is being shipped today and
All right.
tomorrow, and they're going out.
So take advantage of that, everyone, because we do give you that half-price shipping and handling, too, today, which is really a big deal. We just slice in half because Larry's here with his first Hour Top Value from Stuhrling. Now, I do want to do a mention of a very special spotlight that I have coming your way right around the corner. Let me share it with you. This is going to be our beautiful, the Galleon, our gemstone globe with a 3 clock and thermometer on that beautiful rotating base. This is going to be a spotlight today at 12 noon at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 noon Central Time for you. We're going to give you a very, very special anniversary celebration price for you, as well as 5 extra value pays coming your way. So do stay close for that, too. Larry Magen is our very special guest with Stuhrling Watches and the Hour Top Value. Last presentation, I'm going to show it all hour long. But Larry, let's talk to the gals exclusively.
Yeah,
now
absolutely.
today, we're so excited about that. Next up for you, V90109. And gals, also stay close because we do have this Hour Top Value that's great for the gals and great for the guys. But we have a today only that's just exclusive for the gals. It's coming up. We haven't shared it with you yet, but that is coming up. Up next, V90109. Now, this is a regatta style, Larry.
This is our Lady Regatta. It's a bracelet watch. There's a lot to talk about with this as well. This has been huge for us. It's kind of that diver category, but you know, ladies who wear this piece aren't wearing it. They're wearing it to the country club. They're wearing it to the, you know, to go out for an evening. They're wearing it for work. I mean, it's that multifunctional ladies timepiece. It's got a rotating, ratcheting bezel. As you can see here, it's got what we call a simple dimple design on mother of pearl.
A simple dimple.
That's right, simple dimple on a mother of pearl dial, unidirectional ratcheting bezel. You can see the wave design in the bezel as well. And here's the thing, guys. Look at the price. And again, I know they're telling me stop mentioning price. But anyway,
value is a big deal.
But my point is this, without going into it, the reason I mention that is because for that number, you would expect, and it would be a tremendous value if this were a Swiss quartz movement.
Yeah.
This is a mechanical automatic timepiece.
Love that.
Under 100, under 200, under 100. This is unbelievable.
Larry's breaking all the rules today. Now let me share with everybody what the choices are.
Okay.
Okay, here are your color choices to choose from today. When we talk about the black mother of pearl, let me share that black dial, excuse me, black mother of pearl dial. Let me share with you. Is that mother of pearl, Larry?
It is.
Yeah, it's beautiful black mother of pearl with the simple dimple.
That's right.
Does I see? I'm paying attention. Here, your bracelet will be two-tone. It will be two-tone and all of that stainless as well as that rose tone. That's choice number one. Choice number two for you is going to be a very unique gray dial, a gorgeous gray mother of pearl dial for you. Again, with that simple dimple. I just love saying that. On that wonderful dial. And here you're going to have a bracelet and a case that are both two-tone, stainless steel, and that yellow gold.
That's 23 karat yellow gold.
23 karat yellow gold.
Yes, it is.
And then our final choice for you today is this light, delicious light blue mother of pearls. Gorgeous. And here your bracelet will be the two tones, all stainless, and that yellow. 23 karat gold as well. It's $85. Two value pays of $42, and it's V90109. Okay, now let me show the back.
Yeah. By the way, you call that a light blue. I personally would call that a midnight blue.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. It says light blue to order, just so you know, but I think it is a little bit darker than that, too.
Yeah.
Now, tell me again about the movement.
Well, here we go. This is mechanical automatic, ladies. There are a lot of ladies out there, Lynn, that really don't even want to wear quartz watches. Now, you know, quartz are more popular because, you know, they're very easy to operate and everything else. But there are a lot of ladies, for some reason, the battery has some kind of an effect and this kind of thing. So they want the mechanical automatics like the guys do. And to harp on the value, okay, there's no battery. It'll wind itself. You don't have to replace any batteries. That rotor that you see swinging back and forth, it's got a damier finish, which is like a net pattern with the Stuhrling logo. And you notice, in keeping with the theme, the rotor has been actually layered with the rose tone as well, the rose gold, to match the theme of the watch. But you also see the Côte de Genève demarcations on the back plates as well. But again,
beautiful detail.
What I'd like to point out, you'll notice the petiteness of this timepiece, okay? It's a 30mm case, and my point is, to get a ladies mechanical automatic in this size of the movement,
because it's smaller
so tiny,
space.
All those parts, just as many parts, have to be done in a smaller space. Ladies mechanical timepieces are actually more expensive than men's because they have to be made smaller. The value here is unbelievable. This could have been an our top value.
You know what? You're right. It could have been, Larry.
Very easily could have been an our top value.
Well, the last time that we had this here on air on our network at ShopNBC was back in March of the year 2008. So almost a year ago, Larry, that we had this here. So it's been gone for a while.
Well, the thing is, when we showed it, it was part of a him and hers in late night for men, okay?
Okay.
So it was never presented, never really, to the ladies.
Well, welcome to the daytime, honey. The viewers are going to love you and what you can bring for them as far as the timepieces, because, gals, enough is enough. We love our Stuhrling. Bring it to us here during the day.
Going to the make for the value, once again, first of all, aside from value, I'm getting tongue-tied. Aside from value, it's a gorgeous piece.
It's a gorgeous piece.
It's gorgeous. It's very multifunctional. But going to the value, you're getting a screw-down crown, which gives you 100 meters of water resistance. You would never, never, never expect to get a screw-down crown at this price point. Not in a million years, guys.
And that case is 29mm, so to be able to have that at that price, again, one of the most petite watches of our show today. Love that. Now, Larry, last and final airing of the Our Top Value, thousands and thousands and thousands sold. Thank you for that, my friend.
Absolutely. If you haven't picked it up yet, if you're still on the phone, hang in there because this is your last chance to get the Delphi at this fantastic price point. Great Valentine's gift either way, by the way, for men or ladies. Give it to your girl, give it to your guy, either way, or buy early gifts and stock them away and give multiple gifts because you're not going to see that opportunity again. That's phenomenal.
The last and final airing, and that is absolutely the best deal of the day, and then some, and then some. Now, also up next, now this is something we've not yet seen, another automatic, there we go, from Stuhrling. Now, this is gorgeous.
This is brand new. I want everybody to understand that. This is a world debut. This just came in. Nobody else has ever seen this piece anywhere before. It was debuted right here last night, and here it is now for today. This is our new Bailey. Now, this is a mechanical automatic with pointer day and pointer date, and the pointer date is a retrograde. Now, that's a mouthful, and a lot of people may not realize what I'm talking about, but if we get a chance to present it,
you know, we will.
We'll go into it, and I'll show you what all of that means, folks, but trust me on this, it's a fantastic value.
And that is B90780 is your item number there for you today. Now, we're going to go to the watch that I have been wearing and sharing with you for the course of the last couple of days. It is the beautiful, beautiful Aphrodite, and it is done very romantically for the gals for Valentine's Day.
Here we go.
So here's what I want to say. Gals, this is for you. We're moving Larry out into the daytime hours with this one. It's beautiful. The first time that I've ever had the opportunity to share Stuhrling with you before, and I feel like this one was custom made just for you. We did this by design. We brought in the Our Top Value today, which is great for the gals, great for the guys, but it was meant to kind of showcase to the men. So we raised our hands and we said, okay, what's for the ladies? Right. So we had to do an equivalent. Today only, where the price is here only for today, Larry. It's called the Aphrodite, $129.74 for value pays, B90768. And again, it's automatic and has a skeleton case as well.
Here we go, Lynn. You know, we were talking about, you know, ladies getting the same technical achievement as the men, and that's what we strive for, of course. But now, here we have it, the mechanical automatic, but not just a round cutout in the dial.
Very cool.
But with the heart shape, which gives it a little bit of femininity, and with genuine diamonds as well. And as I just talked about, we're going to school now, and I'm going to give you a test.
Okay.
Which mechanical automatic is more expensive to make, produce, and sell?
The women's.
The women's,
the
absolutely.
Women's.
And here you have it now in a 34 millimeter case or 35 millimeter case versus the men's, which was a nearly 40 millimeter case. It's a smaller movement. It's much more expensive and genuine diamonds. And take a look at the dial with those etched hearts.
Well, let me go through your color choices. There will be three. This is the rose tone. The rose tone will have a delicious kind of a bronze color strap that's just so beautifully done. Then we have the gold tone. I'll show that in just a minute. That has that beautiful kind of a gold metallic strap. I'll share that with you. I'll move it over there so you can see that. And that's all done the gold tone. And then we have the silver tone. That will have that wonderful red strap. So if you're looking for the red strap, please ask for the silver tone, the gold tone, and then the rose tone. Now let's get into those hearts in there too. It's beautiful.
Well, absolutely. The etched hearts is kind of a subtle little nuance that's remaining on the dial. It's a satin finish on the dial with, with the etched hearts. All these dials are created and produced one single dial at a time. Take a look at that double edge border around that heart. That's actually applied to the dial. You've got some beadwork on there to mix in with the diamonds.
With the diamonds.
But genuine diamonds, just to give you a little hint, a little sparkle. And I'm sure you're going to try one of these on. You know, actually the bronze, the rose gold will look fabulous with what you're wearing.
Oh, darn, twist my arm. This is so beautiful. It is only good at this price for today. So it has the equivalency of an Our Top Value urgency.
Without a doubt.
At midnight tonight, that price absolutely positively does go away. And so do those 4 interest-free value payments. It's so perfectly called the Aphrodite.
Now take a look at this. Have you seen a more perfect, if you're talking in the world of watches here, have you seen a more perfect Valentine's gift? And of course, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, but even, you know, ladies, gift it to yourself, buy it for yourself. But skeleton mechanical automatic timepiece with the heart theme, it gives that, again, that old boys club thing with the mechanical, but then with the femininity of the heart. It's so
feminine.
It's incredible. And by the way, this crystal on this piece, again, is crysternum, but it's domed. Do you notice that? It's not flat. You would never expect to get, it's an extra expense when you have a domed crystal, okay? You never expect at this price point to get, you'd think you'd get a flat crystal. You're getting a domed crystal. And also, remember how the men's, very nicely done, you've been practicing, Lynn, but you know, you remember how the men's crown was offset between 2 and 3? take a look at this crown. It's set between 4 and 5, just for that extra styling.
I'm learning about Stuhrling. Everything is a cut above and beyond. Can't you see that? Can't you feel that? Everything is absolutely positively a cut above. It's $129.74. It's on 4 value pays today of $32.43, and also reduced shipping and handling for you.
And I want to point out, let's not forget, there's so much beauty in this timepiece. Sometimes we overlook some of the obvious. You know, this is a genuine leather strap with a satin twill cover.
Gorgeous.
It has that sheen to it, like, you know, really not many watch bands that you've seen out there. It's absolutely feminine. It's gorgeous.
It's an upgrade. I mean, what I'm learning about Stuhrling is they upgrade everything at no additional cost to you.
And here we go with
genuine leather here.
Right.
But let me show it to you.
Here we go with the skeletonization on the backside for the women. Even the rotor, once again, is skeletonized. You see the hand engraved work. You can see all the working parts. Take a look. Up there at the traditional 10 o'clock position, you see this wheel kind of beating back and forth.
Yep.
That is beating at 21,600 vibrations per hour. That is referred to as the balance wheel. Remember, ladies, there's no battery in this watch. How is it doing that? Okay, where's the energy?
How is it doing that, Larry?
Because what you have is you have a coil, a spring that's wound up, and as the spring is releasing, you can see the little regulator just to the right of the balance wheel. It's releasing. When you hold it up to your ear and you hear tick, 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 that's the little regulator, that little bobbing head up there that's releasing the power from the coil into the drivetrain. It is absolutely ingenious, and this is what horology is all about. And now here it is for the ladies for Valentine's Day.
You know what? It is so perfect. Now let me go on to the front of this beautiful, beautiful case. Look at this. On the dial, number one, it is a heart cutout, Larry, as we've said, which is so exciting and so new. I've never seen that before. You're wowing me again.
Well, this is what I refer to as our champagne dial. Okay, champagne color.
But have you ever seen a skeleton with a heart shape? I mean, that's so cool. Again, another upgrade. But then do you see all of those etched hearts?
Yeah, and you know, also, if you look very closely at the color of the hands and the color of the heart and the numerals, it's not just black, okay? I've been trying to define, I'm very big on the colors, and I would call that an oxblood.
You know what? I think you're right.
What would you call it? I know you're very good with color. That's what I've been told.
Well, you know what? I think you're absolutely correct on that. Well, let me go through the color choices again. This is the gold tone. That's 23 karat gold on top of your stainless steel. Then we also have, I mean, I think there's room for many of these in your collection. The red and the white. We've cut that shipping and handling in half. So if you want that beautiful silver dial, silver tone dial, how exciting is that for Valentine's Day?
And, you know, just a touch of diamonds. You know, you start filling it up with diamonds and everything, you know, then the price starts getting $400, $500, $600.
You're right.
But, you know, if there's any men watching at this hour, any guys at all, they have to pick up the phone because they can go from 0 to hero in 60 seconds with this piece for Valentine's Day, okay?
Genuine diamonds here as well. It is water resistant, so you have 11 points of your diamonds. It is water resistant. The strap is beyond beautiful.
Now, of course, red is typical Valentine's Day. I mean, you know, it's the stainless steel case, but red hands, red strap, that's Valentine's Day.
You know what? It is so exciting. Now, talk about delivery for Valentine's Day, Larry.
Delivery, you know, by the way, notice at the bottom of the screen there, the SKU number here, it's V9. It's a V90768. What is V, okay?
What is V?
Well, what is V means it's a vendor drop ship, and we go to great expense to do that. It's not an easy thing for us to do, but we've been doing it all year long, and it's been working out great. As we're sitting here on the show, these orders are going into the system. At our offices back in New York, the orders are being pulled, invoices are being printed, and they're shipping out. Any orders today are going to ship tomorrow, okay?
Perfect.
So if you are on the East Coast, you're going to have it literally, you know, within a day or two. If you're on the West Coast, of course, it takes 5 business days. But these are all being shipped today, tomorrow.
So everyone is working very, very hard at Stuhrling's headquarters.
We started packing these things up, you know, over the weekend.
Don't forget, if you're online right now, this is the equivalency to the hour top value. The hour top value item number is V90766, V90766. Thousands and thousands and thousands sold, and it's the last presentation for that. V90766, half price shipping and handling, and 4 value pays. That's a must-have for both the gals and the gentlemen. But then this one, Larry and his team at Stuhrling designed this exclusively for the gals.
Absolutely. There's no question about it. This is a ladies' timepiece. But, you know, in my younger days, Lynn, I was one of those kind of guys that, I had to get Valentine's gifts for everybody, whether it was my mom.
It's not just for sweeties.
My mom, my daughter, my sister, my wife, whatever. And then, the women can give women Valentine's gifts. But if you're one of those ladies or guys that likes to give multiple Valentine's gifts, you're a romantic type, get all the colors and then just decide who gets what. Well, I'm going to give the red one to my sweetheart. I'm going to give the gold one to my mom, and I'll give the rose gold to my daughter.
That's
or
right.
my sister, or whatever, okay? And decide who gets what. But at this value, it's no reason not to pick up more than one, especially with the value pays too, Lynn.
The rose tone is absolutely the one that I'm wearing right now. The rose tone with that beautiful bronzed strap, that leather strap, is going to be the first to sell out. If you've never introduced rose gold into your jewelry wardrobe, into your watch wardrobe, do it now. Do it now. The value pays are there. It's $32. Our value pays are always interest-free. And I'm really excited, Larry, to be introducing Stuhrling as a brand new watch line for many of our viewers who maybe don't watch with Jim and Sean and you in those nighttime hours.
I'll tell you, I'm excited that you're excited. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes me feel good.
beautiful.
Absolutely.
The quality, I love when the quality just screams at you. And you can see it, the movement, the complications, the precision, and the detail. I love when it's so obvious that I can't resist.
No, there's
and to
no
me, it
question.
just can't resist.
Yeah, this is, like you say, it defies logic, and you can't blame anybody for jumping all over this.
And just how cool is it? Have you ever seen, for those of you who say, oh, Lynn, I already have a couple watches at home, have you ever seen one like this? My answer, I've been sharing beautiful watches with you for 10.5 years. I have never seen one like this.
Thank you.
Never seen one like this. I've seen skeleton cases. Yeah. I've seen automatic movements and all that. Never one with the heart cutout in the center. And
yeah,
that's
it's
just
great.
Wow.
It's fabulous. Absolutely. We could do just a center cutout circle or something like that. But for Valentine's Day, it's the heart. It's that's what this piece is all about.
Well, I think Larry is going, okay, here I am to all the ladies out there. So that romance of the heart, we love it. We do. It's a value pay today, $32. The price expires at midnight Eastern time. So do the value pay. So does that half price shipping and handling. It's just really cool. I mean, it's just exciting and cool.
Yeah, and did you notice how the name is etched on the back? It's laser engraved on the back of the case as well. And, you can feel, once again, the heft. Again, solid stainless steel. It's blank from a solid bar of steel. You don't expect that anywhere near this price point.
It's V90768. V90768. Welcome to the very upscale and incredibly beautiful world of Stuhrling timepieces. They're just like nothing else that I've ever shared with you, and that's what's so exciting as well. Again, the rose tone, and tell me, what's the carat weight on the gold over that stainless?
On the rose gold, it's 16 karat rose gold.
Wow.
Okay, we used to use 14, but now, we use 16, a little less copper because it makes it a little warmer.
Yep,
okay,
I love it.
Instead of red.
Then on that yellow gold, that's 23
karat yellow gold layered on top of 316L steel. And, again, just like in the men's piece that we showed earlier with the OTV, you notice that you have...
You mean the unisex?
Yeah, the unisex
piece.
But, right, exactly.
In the hour top value.
But you will once again notice that we've taken that step and we've layered the movement as well to match the execution. And again, a lot of companies don't do that.
You're right.
And it still is a nice piece without it, but with it, it just sings, and it's just extra value.
Well,
really.
here are the two most important items of the show. The hour top value, that is that unisex piece, because it does have that 39mm case. So gals, you love that too. But I think we have the best hour right here now today, because we not only have the choice to get that hour top value today, sold out in just a matter of minutes in that stainless steel, thousands and thousands sold today, the last and final hour that will showcase the hour top value. Then, gals, we also get to choose from this. The guys only get one choice. Not that I'm trying to one up the gentlemen, but the guys just have the hour top value today. We get the hour top value and a today only. So I feel like we're very, very spoiled today. $129.74. I think there's room. Get the rose tone in one of them and get the gold tone in the other.
Well,
and get the red.
Yeah, the rose tone, I was just sitting here noticing how well that goes with your hair color. Your kind of auburny red kind of thing. And it goes really well. And, we've been doing quite a few ladies' watches, and we have brown straps, and we do all the variations of brown, where we have the mahogany browns, and we have the maple browns, and the cherry browns, and all. But this is a bronze on this rose gold. And have you seen the color of strap like this? This is like a bronze-colored sheen, satin twill finish. kind of strap, and it goes so well with what you're wearing and your hair color. The rose gold is a perfect match for you. And for ladies who have yellow gold jewelry, like, for example, the bracelet you're wearing, the yellow gold with the champagne dial to pick up those rings and those necklaces and earrings would be absolutely perfect.
You know, and let's start at the beginning very, very quickly, because in just a minute, a clock is going to go up on your screen. Larry, let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
This is Stuhrling Originals. Tell me about Stuhrling Originals.
Well, Stuhrling Original, we're very, very unique in the industry. We're kind of in a, no, we're very unique in the sense that we're in our own category, okay? Because we're all about the respect for the art and tradition of the Swiss watchmaking legend. Our manufacturing partner is a third-generation Swiss watch company. Their headquarters is in Bellinzona, Switzerland. A very well-respected company, and all of our watches are made by a Swiss manufacturing company with Swiss engineering, Swiss technology, Swiss ingenuity, everything about it, and Swiss supervision. And in that sense, but we're doing it outside the borders of Switzerland. And so that puts us into our own unique category in the sense that everything is engineered from scratch, okay, but it's done outside the borders. We could never bring this at these kind of values and prices if it was being done inside the borders. And again, that is what makes us so unique. There aren't a lot of companies, or any that I know of, that are doing it in the same manner that we are.
I think you're right. Here's the red. If you're looking for that red, ask for the silver tone. That's incredibly exciting. That is the brightest of lipstick reds. It is that perfect shade of red. And look at the strap, too. The strap is very luxurious. It's a leather strap that has this, almost like a satin
it's we call it a satin twill, and it gives off a sheen. And, you know, for Valentine's Day, you know, you have to make, for Valentine's Day, you have to actually say, you know, we're going to do a red execution. I mean, we can do purples and greens and this and that, but for Valentine's, there must be a red execution in the bunch, and here it is right here.
It is beautiful. So you have three choices: that rose tone, that gold tone, or that all silver tone. And again, this is an automatic movement.
Mechanical automatic, which means once you wind it up by the crown, okay, and the nice thing about a mechanical timepiece like this, an automatic, a skeletonized, I should say, is that you can actually see the coil. Now, if you come in tight, guys, it'll be between the 2 and 3 position. You'll be able to see the coil and the bands of the coil. It's in there, okay, and if we were to, there it is, you can see it's like kind of wound tightly, so you're not seeing a lot of space between the bands, but if we were to wind it by the crown, it would even tighten up more. But when it starts running out of time, you'll be able to see space between the bands, so you have an indication of when you need winding. But once you wind it up, absolutely. Once you wind it up, though, okay, then just by wearing it on your wrist, the movement of your wrist will keep the bands wound. It will keep the time on there, and that's why it's called a mechanical automatic. With
11 points of diamonds, by the way. And to have that beautiful cut out in the heart is just gorgeous. We're giving you half price shipping and handling. We're giving you 4 value pays, and your today only price is $129.74. Remember, that price does expire at midnight Eastern Time, 11 o'clock Central Time. Those value pays, remember, are always interest-free. So here's what you need to do. You can do bill to, ship to as well if you choose to. But what we will do, with your value pay, any tax if applicable, and your shipping and handling. In this case, we're giving it to you at half price, everybody. Here's what you do. This arrives at your door in 7 to 10 days. You then have the next 4 months. You have February, March, April, and May. You got us tucked away for Mother's Day or something if you wanted to.
Oh, without a doubt.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
I mean, you know, tuck these away. Again, had it not been for the other one, this would be, without a doubt, the greatest value we've ever offered. I mean, it's right in the same league.
It's in the same league. That's the whole...
Again, when you stop and consider that a women's mechanical, a lady's mechanical automatic movement is more expensive than a men's because it has to do all the same things but be smaller. You're talking about smaller pieces, smaller parts. And they're all assembled by hand. You can't have a machine just put this thing.
You're right.
Put this together.
Right.
There's people that are putting this together.
Masters.
Yeah, and again, to do it in a ladies is more expensive.
I do want to remember, we are in just a matter of minutes towards the end of the hour. We're going to give you one final look at the hour top value today. One final look. It's the only last and final airing of the hour top value this hour because it's almost gone. It's had incredible success. Yeah. So we have the hour top value where the price does expire at midnight, and we have the today only where that price, gosh, we're giving you a double whammy today. I love it. The price also expires at midnight tonight. Use ShopNBC.com as a way to get in, to avoid the crowds, and just place that order faster and easier because we're very busy.
You know, I want to talk a little bit about the quality of this piece. I see we have just a little time left here. The crystal, I want to focus on that for a second. That is a Cristerna crystal, and it is domed, okay? And that comes from the eyewear industry. It is the most shatter-proof, resistant crystal in the entire watch industry. It's proprietary to Stuhrling Original. We're so proud to be affiliated with this, and we've been using these now for years, and you're not going to be able to break this. You're not going to break it.
Ooh, love it. We're going to keep it still available for you. V90768 is your item number today, and just enjoy. Again, yeah, you have to get in there quickly because the first to sell out is going to be that rose tone. A lot of you are taking Larry's suggested on that rose tone. That is going to be the first to sell out. All right, now I do want to draw your attention to a very special spotlight. Well, you and me together tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central, 11 Eastern Time. We're doing a brand new show. It's a beautiful colored diamond jewelry show. It's called Color Diamond Jewelry. We're going to showcase beautiful canary yellows and oranges and blue. Now, this spring has been sold out since November. We're finally going to be able to bring it back for you. Done in 14 karat gold, 27 round cut diamonds. And we're going to have it for you for the first time in all 3 colors since November. And do watch the show, you and me, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central Time, a brand new show. Well, let's let everybody know if you are just joining us. If you missed it, it is bigger than big from Stuhrling Originals, $73.96 as the hour top value, the very first hour top value ever from Stuhrling Originals. Be 90766, half price shipping and handling. And 4 value pays, $18. How many are you getting?
It's fantastic. You know, one of the things I worry about is what are we going to do to top this? What are we going to do next? Don't get used to it. I don't know if we can ever top this one.
Well, Larry Magen is our very, very special guest. So you're in charge of North America and Stuhrling. You're kind of a big kahuna.
Yeah, don't forget Canada and Mexico. That's in there too, okay?
You are, so you're a big with Stuhrling. And you know what? The partnership of Stuhrling Originals and ShopNBC is pretty nuts. And you're really proving that today.
Well, you know, I'm glad you brought that up, Lynn, because Stuhrling Original actually has been with ShopNBC for over 6 years.
I know, but just not in the daytime hours.
Correct.
Oh, we're so changing that.
Yeah, so we've been here for 6 years. A lot of you know that, and it's great to be here in the mornings.
I love that. We are so changing that because we're excited. The female viewers, we love quality, we love distinction, we love design. Well, up next is a Stuhrling Originals that is brand new today, a Marquise Classic bracelet, a classic watch from Stuhrling. I love it, $55.
Yeah, well, this is kind of, again, a Valentine's Day, you know, let's go ahead, you know, have a party, have a picnic.
Any reason we can to celebrate.
You know, have a holiday.
Picnic? Honey, you're in Minnesota. Having a picnic in February doesn't work.
Well, have a day at the beach then. But, you know, I'll tell you, you know, just here, take a look right here on the screen right here with the marquee. All right, this lady's marquee. Beautiful bracelet, as you can see, the two-tone bracelet, as you can see. But check this out, folks. When I said earlier that we're talking about maintaining the same level of technical achievement for the ladies as the same with the men, what do you notice here, Lynn? I'm not going to put you to test here, but my point is that you have a classic 3-hand Swiss movement, but with a date aperture at the 6 o'clock position. A lot of ladies quote fashion watches that are less expensive. You know,
don't have the complication.
They're going to either give you 2 hands, or many of them will give you 3 hands. The guys, most guys' watches are going to give you at least a date.
I know.
But a lot of ladies, why? Because as soon as you add that extra complication in there of the date, the price on the movements go up.
That's right.
Okay,
well, Larry,
and ladies could care less about that. They want fashion. So, but we're giving it to you. You're not just getting a fashion watch. You're getting a technical timepiece.
Let me give you the item numbers for you. 90772. Please notice that the clock is already up. It's $55, and your choice of the beautiful silver tone or that beautiful, beautiful blue. Let me put it on for you. 25-millimeter case. So it's going to be a little bit of a smaller, more petite case.
No question.
Has a dual deploying closure on the back for you as well. So or single deploying closure. Very easy in and out. By the way,
look how elegant
that looks good.
Look how elegant that looks. But you know, everything looks good on you.
I was going to say everything looks good when it's a Stuhrling. So I'll take you up on that one, too, the one that you said.
But it really looks rich. It was, again, never intended to sell in this price point. But you can see the guilloche pattern on the dial. It's got that swirled sunray pattern. We call that a guilloche soleil, Lynn. Guilloche soleil right there. You've got the individually applied numerals as well. You've got the two-tone on the bezel there. You see the, I believe it's a decagonal bezel. I believe it's 10-sided. It might be 8-sided. I can't see that well right now, and I kind of slipped my mind, to tell you the truth. But again, for the value here, again, it was never intended at this price point, but we figured, hey, we're going to bring
to knock our socks off and just wow us.
This is Valentine's Day. This is, we're coming in with all of it. All right, here we go.
Now, I know.
You talk about a gift item, Lynn. Take a look at this. This is, any guy, there isn't a guy in the world that would not love to have this piece, okay? Go ahead, I'm going to let you take it.
Well, let me say, it's V90775. This is the first time in my 10.5 years of being here that I have ever shared with you a beautiful pocket watch. To me, this is so vintage. My grandfather, he was a railroad man, and he would always take out his pocket watch. So to me, it's a very distinctive and clear memory. This is V90775. This is brand new today, and I love it. It's the only pocket watch we're going to share, and it's $130. It's on 3 value pays of $43. This wows me.
Well, this is truly amazing. We did go all out on our Monarch, and now this is the new one. This is brand new. This is the Monarch Moon, which this particular timepiece has a Citizen movement, which is one of the most reliable movement companies in the world, okay? A Citizen movement with a genuine moon phase. You have a day and date for the calendar, and then you also have a genuine moon phase. Now, not just an animated AM/PM indicator for the day and the night. This tells you the phases of the moon. So once every 28.5 days, that indication in the subdial at 3 o'clock is going to tell you when the full moon is coming up, which is a good thing to know.
That's so when the werewolves come out, right? Yeah, you got to know when that's going to happen.
Right.
But look at that complication. How cool is that? My grandfathers didn't have that.
And by the way, you know, there's a whole segment of pocket watch guys out there, you know, and you know, they collect pocket watches. You know, most pocket watches, they have them in smaller sizes. This is a big one, okay? This is a
51 millimeters.
51 millimeters, and it's heavy. Feel the heft on this timepiece.
Your choice of the black or the blue.
That's the solid steel, and you know, look, it's got the little kickstand. Lynne's got them set up here on the kickstand. Thank you, guys. Great shot.
Isn't that, to get that close up, look at that.
Yeah, and again, look at even the design in the dial with those vertical striping pattern and all of those indices. I call those faceted bullet markers, okay? They're all individually applied to the dial, and because they're faceted, they catch the light, they refract the light, and then for good measure, you get this nice, beautiful chain that comes with it with a giant lobster claw clasp on there.
Are you excited?
Wow.
I mean, that is so very cool.
If we have just a second here before we run out, if you could show them the back, or I'll show them if you want, because the design work on the back, and you know,
oh, that's beautiful, Larry.
People may say, well, who cares about the back? But let me tell you something, guys. When you develop a trained eye for watchmaking and what's expensive, what's not, always look at the case backs. That's a little tip. This is a screwed-in case back because inexpensive watches, they don't put in the effort, they don't put in the time.
And
that costs a lot of money. So.
Now, we have a very special opportunity to do, as we leave you this hour of Stuhrling Originals, we get to go back and give you one final look, and I mean final look. We're not going to be doing another presentation on this at all today. It's you and me and Larry. Last call, because it is, as you see that red banner, the final presentation of today's Hour Top Value. That is because of the success of the Hour Top Value. After we launched this at midnight last night, 60% of the quantity was sold out in one single airing. The silver tone gone in one single airing. Today, what we have for you is that rose gold or that rose tone or that yellow tone at a price that is only good for today. For value pays of $18.49. That also is only good for today. And at midnight tonight, that half price shipping and handling also goes away. Gals, this is for you and it is for him. To the gentlemen, this is for you and it is for her. It is truly, if you're brand new to the world of Stuhrling Originals, just crazy good. Now, let's show it up close.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, here we go. The Delphi skeleton mechanical automatic. You know, the analogy I like to make, of course, you know, I mentioned how it's an homage to the entire watch industry, but, you know, Lynne, if you were going to have guests over for, you know, Valentine's Day, you know, you might want to clean up a little bit, the house. Right?
Just a wee bit, yeah.
You know, so they don't see the mess.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what it is with a skeleton watch. A lot of watches are mechanical watches, mechanical automatic watches, but you don't see the movement because it's behind a dial, so they don't have to do all the extra decorations and cutting away and cleaning it up.
You know, good
and so
point.
so that's why they're less expensive. But with this mechanical that's a skeletonized watch, you know it's going to be seen, so that's why they're more expensive. They cut away all the metal, they decorate it, and that's okay. Yes, Lynne.
I do have to let you know, I'm being asked to share with you that in the gold tone, we have half the quantity in the gold tone as we do in the rose. Okay, so if you're looking to get that gold tone, I need you to go very quickly. We have half of the quantity of the rose. So, guys, it is almost sold out in that gold tone as well.
Right.
Okay, Larry, go back.
Well, here's a great shot coming up right here of the guilloche on the dial, the herringbone pattern on the guilloche. Nice shot, guys. Thank you. But take a look at that. Now, again, that's nothing to just ignore. That's extra labor. That's extra work. You know, in our factory, we literally our yield loss ratio is 2 to 1. We literally throw away 2 dials for every dial that makes it into a watch because they have to be perfect, okay?
Look
and
at
it
that.
takes they're made by true artisans on vintage German machines. And as I said before, the beauty of the dial rivals the beauty of the movement. And there's that coil that I was talking about up at 12 o'clock.
I can see it. There you go.
You see the space between the bands. So this one, if you were to wind it while we're showing it, which you don't have to, but if you did, you'd see it tighten up. And then you see the balance wheel beating back and forth over there at the 9 o'clock position.
And
then you can even see the pallet
front.
fork right down here that's releasing, it's releasing the power into the drivetrain to drive the watch, folks.
It's so intriguing and fascinating.
It's such a conversation piece, and it's an homage to the entire, you know, watchmaking world and watchmaking industry.
Automatic. Let me show you the back, too.
We never thought we'd see it anymore.
You know what? I will say this. In my 10.5 years of sharing beautiful timepieces with you here at ShopNBC, this is a first to share with you these complications. Here's the back, the skeleton back, to share these complications with you. At this price, Larry, I have never done that before. Never.
Right, and you can see the name Delphi. That's laser etched on the Cristerna crystal. It's a 20-joule self-winding mechanical automatic. This is our caliber ST90089. It's a steadfast movement for us. It's one of our best. We've developed it and honed it. It beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour. Never in my years in the business did I think we'd ever be out here with something like this. A screwed-in case back.
Presentation.
Folks, don't let this one get by. You're going to be, and also if you have one, get another one, I'm telling you.
Do you know what? I agree. There's room for that rose tone in your wardrobe, and there's definitely that room for that gold tone. Let me show it on the wrist as well. Gals, you're saying, what does a 39 millimeter look like? What does that look like on my wrist? It's about a mid-sized timepiece for the gals. And I'm going to say a mid-sized piece for the gentlemen. The ShopNBC ladies, Larry, love a bigger timepiece. They want to show off.
Ladies, I tell you what, we're selling lots of men's watches to women. And the reason we know this is because a lot of times they'll call us up and custom order shorter straps, which we can do. There's a charge for it. We do it. Because if a lady wants to wear a men's watch and wants to enjoy our timepiece, we're there to help.
Last airing, Larry. Congratulations on the first ever our top value from Stuhrling. Never before, and I mean, what a blowout success.
The one that I'm actually wearing on my wrist, the rose gold, is actually, traditionally speaking, our #1 selling execution
here, let's
of
show
this
it on a
timepiece.
guy's wrist and a gal's wrist. Bring that on in, Mr. Larry. Bring right here. Here we go.
Right.
So you can see how great it looks on a gentleman's wrist. That looks good.
Doesn't it?
Ooh,
so,
that looks good.
It's a nice impression, guys. It tucks under the sleeve. This is something for the boardroom. You can go out, you can go elegant, you can go dressed. You can wear this with jeans and a t-shirt, too. Okay.
Well, you know what? You don't want a timepiece that's been there, done that. To have this beautiful skeleton automatic, it's so right now and what is so absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about that wonderful bezel, too, again.